My name is Susan Bowerman. I'm a registered dietitian and Senior Director of Worldwide Nutrition and Education and Training here at Herbalife Nutrition, and I'm also Chair of the Herbalife Nutrition Dietetic Advisory Board. I'm so happy to be doing this training. It's a training I've been wanting to do for a while, where we're going to spend some time today talking about how to use our products in Herbalife recipes. All right, so quickly, a few other concepts around our global nutrition philosophy. Why do we need protein? Why do we talk about protein so much at Herbalife? Well, one thing is that protein helps to satisfy hunger. And many people forget this. And if you create a recipe, let's say for, even if it's just a shake, you want to be sure that that shake has enough protein in it so that it does satisfy hunger. If it doesn't have enough, if your shake is just made with water, for example, it may not provide enough protein to really satisfy hunger. So it's important. Many of you know that protein is important to help build and maintain muscle. That is one of its key functions. But you also have lots of other proteins in your body. So maintaining the health of your skin and your hair and your nails, these are all proteins. And there's other proteins that your body manufactures, and it needs the proteins that you eat in order to do that. So for instance, your body makes hormones, which act like chemical messengers and help different organs and different systems of your body communicate with one another. Those are made from the proteins that you eat. So it's vitally important that we get protein every day, because we don't really store protein in the body. And the other thing is that protein helps to support immune health. It's something that's been top of mind for us for the last few years, but immune cells are also made of protein. Carbs are important as well. You know, carbohydrates have gotten kind of a bad reputation recently, but part of the reason is that people are eating the wrong types of carbohydrates. You know, you see this beautiful picture on the left of these colorful fruits and vegetables. These are so healthy for you. And carbohydrates are the primary source of fuel to your body. This is what your body wants to run on. It doesn't want to burn protein for fuel, because we just talked about how important protein is for so many other functions. It would be a waste to just burn it as energy. It needs to do its other jobs. So that's the primary use of carbohydrate, is to provide fuel to your body. It's also a major source of fuel to your brain. And this is one of the reasons that when people go on very low carbohydrate diets, they sometimes feel a little bit of brain fog. They just don't feel that they're getting enough fuel to the brain. And that's because your brain really wants those carbohydrates. If you eat the right ones, they can help to satisfy hunger, because fruits, vegetables, whole grains all provide fiber, which is satisfying and filling, and of course good for the digestive system. The other thing that these good carbs do is they provide what we call phytonutrients. Phyto means plant. These plant nutrients that are often in the form of the pigments that give these foods their beautiful colors, but sometimes the aromas and flavors, they're really there to protect the plant. You know, plants develop phytonutrients to protect them, for example, from the damaging rays of the sun, which, you know, could be damaging to a plant if it becomes excessive. But when you eat those phytonutrients, they actually help to protect you as well. And so when you eat a lot of these good carbohydrates, you're getting the benefits of these beneficial phytonutrients. And the best sources, of course, as we said, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, dairy products, these are all good sources of healthy carbs. You also need some fat every day. There are certain vitamins A, D, E, and K, that require some fat in order to be absorbed. So that's one reason that you need fat. And the other reason is that every cell in your body is surrounded by a small membrane. And in that membrane, there is fat that's contained. And that fat in that healthy cell membrane is coming from the fat that you eat. So it's vitally important that we eat fat to maintain our healthy cells, to support the health of our brain and our nervous system. And omega-3 fats, which you may have heard, these are found primarily in seafood, but also in some seeds, support the health of the skin. So we need the right proteins, we need the right carbs, we need the right fats, and we also need fiber. And fiber is so important for digestive health. Most people don't eat enough fiber. And so what happens is if you eat a lot of low fiber foods, a lot of low fiber carbohydrates, refined carbohydrates like white bread or white rice or sugar, these don't really help to keep you full because they don't have any fiber. And fiber, of course, promotes gut health in a couple of ways. It promotes regularity, but also certain fibers serve as a food source for the good bacteria that live in your lower digestive tract. And so getting different sources of fiber is really important, which is why you see berries there and barley and beans and even avocado. These are different types of fiber, and it's good to get a good mix every day. The other thing that fiber does is it helps to maintain cholesterol and blood sugar levels in a normal range. So it does a lot for promoting our health beyond just gut health. Best sources, again, vegetables, fruits, whole grains, nuts, and seeds, those good carbs.